In Aurora, Colorado, something always going on there.
Dude, seriously. We always have fucking stories coming out of Aurora, Colorado.
Like
those fucking cops got to be fucking psycho. Something's going on over there. We literally always have stories from Aurora.
Why is this like the 50th time I've said Aurora, Colorado?
You've had to pronounce Aurora.
Aurora. I can pronounce Aurora.
You can, yeah.
Oh, yeah, wait. I forgot what word I said that I fucked up.
You said Aurora. That got a lot of that actually probably got us a lot of engagement with the comments. This motherfucker say Aurora. But anyways, we got to read this story.
I forgot what Scooby-Doo had.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, and this is
yes.
All right, Aurora, Colorado, via CBS. Body cam video from Aurora police shooting of Rajon Belt-Stubblefield released on day family of black man calls for justice. The Aurora Police Department on Friday released the body camera footage from one of their officers showing that officer trying to arrest and then shooting and killing 37-year-old Rajon Belt-Stubblefield. It happened last month after the black man refused to comply with demands and attempted to fight the officer following an attempted traffic stop. It happened on August 30th near 6th Avenue and Billing Street in Aurora. Belt-Stubblefield's family say they plan to push for charges against the officer who shot Belt-Stubblefield 3 times, the final time in the head. The officer's identity so far is being withheld by the police department. Nationally prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump is now representing the family and held a press conference with them on Friday, as well as with other members of the family's legal team. I feel like we should interject here and say why this story is like really, like, I guess, a national story. I mean, I'm like, if you watch the body cam footage, you see why, because the dude just was like squaring. He just shot an unarmed man.
Yeah.
Just like straight up. The dude was like squaring up with him, and he just put 3.
And squaring up is relevant because both his hands were visible.
Yeah.
He was very clearly unarmed.
And the cops in the press conference were like, the man, and they're trying to defend their fucking horrific ass actions. They're like, the man pressured, put our officer up against oncoming traffic, which wasn't true because the guy was, I don't know what, I think he was drunk or some shit like that. And he had like, allegedly, I don't know from what all the news reports are saying, he's possibly drunk. And he got into the car accident and the cops chased him down. Immediately the cop pulled his gun out. Like as soon as before the guy even got out of his car, the cop pulled his gun out. But the street was like essentially blocked off. Like no one was coming down the street because there was a giant altercation happening on it. People were in the street walking. So when the cops tried to be like, he shot him because he was coming in oncoming traffic. It's like, no, that's not even, you can look at the body cam footage and see literally no traffic. No one's coming down this street.
Yeah. And he shot him in the fucking head.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
I never even understand the like multiple shots. Like one shot is like enough to kill somebody.
Yeah.
So when you when you do 2 shots, it's like, oh, you definitely tried to kill that guy.
It said shot him 3 times, and the last one was in the head. So already shot him twice, and then shoots a 3rd time in the head.
Yeah.
This guy is feet away from him.
Mm-hmm.
This is like, that's a fucking execution.
Yeah, no, it really was. It really was. And he wasted no taser, no de-escalation, just straight up like, immediately comes in confrontational.
And before that, like he turned around because the other tragic part of this is his son. The guy's son was right there, and the son was like yelling something at his dad. Probably telling his dad like, "Hey, chill," out, worried for his life. And so the dad like turns around for a second. Mm-hmm. When he turns around and his back is facing the cop punches him in the back of the head, and so then he stumbles back. So now the guy is unarmed. He's stumbling away from you because you just punched him in the back of the head. And that's when he decides to unload. Shoot, yeah. Bow, 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 bow. And he's dead.
And everybody, like, you'll read the comments. They're like, see, this is why body cam, like, people watch the body cam footage. The pro cop side are always like, this is why they need the footage to come out to show, like, his life was in danger. And it's like, I don't even know how to engage with these people who can see somebody, who can see the current situation is this dude is unarmed. The cop has an actual weapon. And the cop's duty is to take this dude down in the least deadliest way. You would think that's the first step. How do I take this guy down in the safest way possible? And it's not that. It's the opposite. It's like, I'm just gonna take this guy down. I'm just gonna find the deadliest way option. I'm gonna do a fucking head tap like it's video games. It's like
these people believe that black people do not have the right to behave independently around a police officer.
Yeah.
That the punishment for just disobeying, disagreeing with a police officer, that punishment should be death if you're a black person.
No, these people bring on fascism as long as it's not for them. Fascism for thee, not for me. Fucking yeah. Also, my thing is the dude was like belligerent. He was drunk. He was like anytime you watch body cam footage, he was the type of dude you would think like a Las Vegas strip like type of guy, like drunk, belligerent. I've seen cops fight drunker dudes, and I don't know. They're claiming he had a weapon on the ground. Which I don't know. I know when he was fighting the dude never had a weapon in hand.
You can't tell from the video whether or not he had a gun in the beginning, which is what they're claiming, but at the point where he shoots him, you can very easily tell he was an unarmed man, and he shot him point blank in the head.
And he was unarmed for quite a while. He was like walking towards him for like, it was just like, fucking mentally ill, drunk. I don't know what his mental state was in that moment, but I just imagine cops have to be accustomed to dealing with people whose mental states they just don't do well with the mentally ill, or just obviously drunk people, or any type of people. If you're just not, they fear for their life if you're in any type of state that's not, let's comply.
And it's like, they'll be like, oh, they need to be trained better. It's like, like trained better? Like this man should not have a gun. This man should not have power over people in this way. Like there's something so much deeper at play here than, if he had proper training, if he had a trainer to maybe point out to him the nuanced concept of not shooting an unarmed man in the head who's standing 6 feet in front of you, then if he had that training, then this wouldn't have happened.
And it's like, dude, it's like, why am I begging for like the smallest shit? Like, why can't you, if you're gonna shoot him, why don't you shoot him in the leg? Or like, I don't like begging for you. You shouldn't be shooting people regardless. You should be able to, handle the situation. If you need a taser, call for backup. I listen when it comes to de-escalation tactics like this and like wait for backup. I don't know. I don't fucking know what you should do to spare. I know you shouldn't immediately take a life because it's convenient for you in that moment. But why don't you shoot him in the leg? I don't know. I just don't understand the immediate 2 shots and the head tap is.
Yeah.
That's like, okay.
Hey, he's completely unarmed. Like, tase him, whatever it is.
Nigga, tackle him, fight him, nigga, square up. He literally was like, square up, nigga. I'm gonna shoot you. And obviously, look, I'm not no police protocol expert. We read these stories. I'm always like, when you watch the footage, and you're just like, dude, that was so unnecessary.
Yeah,
that was so not like. It's not like I'm here to like tell these niggas exactly what to do. It's just like we're people watching.
Yeah,
fucking body.
That was part of my like when I was trying to figure out whether or not we should or whether we could do this podcast. It was like, you know what? Yeah, me and Ashton we're not studied, learned, experts, journalists, but the stories we'll be covering about the police, like this type of shit, all you need is common sense. Yeah, that's the commentary we can offer, because that's how far away this shit is from where it should be in a reasonable society. But unless you got anything more to add, Ashton, I'm gonna just say, R.I.P. to Rajon Belt-Stubblefield. This was when he was killed last month. That was when he was in our headline roundup. I remember that. We didn't have any info on it. And then just last week, we got the body cam footage. It's horrific. And I guess we'll keep talking about it as this story keeps unfolding.
R.I.P. that man. And just my condolences to his son. He had to watch that shit. It all sucks.